brother, Brandt, and I graduated from right here, the University of Minnesota. And it was actually here where I experienced a deeper conversion, a deeper awakening of my faith, and that opened me up to serving for the next 5 years of my life as a full-time missionary on college campuses with St. Paul's Outreach. And through that, God only increased my heart for college students, that college students, the young men, the young women would come to know the love and the mercy of God. And through serving as a missionary, it also deepened my own love for the Lord and my own love for the church and my own prayer life in a way that Jesus continued to set my heart more and more on fire for him in a way that made me want to say, Lord, I want you to have all of my life for the rest of my life as fully as I can possibly give it, because you've given me so very much and I want to give it all back to you generously. And, it's funny, actually, as a student here at the University of Minnesota, I once kind of had this thought of, I would love to be the campus minister at the U of M. And it's just so amazing how God works, because now, about 10 years later, in God's amazing path, he brought me from here to serving as a missionary in Arizona, back to here, and then entering religious life, and then serving at Florida State University for the last 5 years. And now he's brought me back here, and it's like he's answered this deeper dream and a deeper prayer of my heart from 10 years ago of, I would love to serve as a campus minister here, and now I'm back here, and I have just a total joy and a privilege to be able to walk with young men and young women and draw them closer to Jesus. One of the cool things, I think, of being a brother here is that I think everyone longs for a brother. That it's like the way God made us, it's like everyone needs a brother. And first and foremost, Jesus is our brother, but sometimes you need a real person in the flesh with skin on as a brother to walk with through the good, the bad, and the ugly of life. And so it's such a joy to get to walk with my younger brothers and sisters here through the joys of life, but also the challenges and the sorrows of life. The reality is life is tough. And I feel like I grew up in sort of this Disney generation of, I call it the Disney effect, listen to your heart, follow your dreams. And I think there is something good in that, and there's an element of truth for sure. But if you look at the last hundreds, thousands of years of life, and if you read, biographies of people's lives, life is tough. Sometimes we need other people to hike up the mountain, to journey through life with, to hike the mountain of the Lord with. That I think there's many times in my own life, if I was doing it alone, I probably would have thrown in the towel or given up. That there's a reality of I'm not strong enough, and kind of the reality that the Christian life was not made to be alone, but that we actually need the support of our brothers and sisters to continue to encourage us. And the saints so often talked about this, whether it was St. Paul, who is saying, persevere in running the race that lies before you. But he talks about because we're surrounded by a cloud of witnesses, that he kind of gave this image of like the saints are around us in the stadium cheering us on. And in the same way, we need to surround ourselves. It's so crucial to surround ourselves with other brothers and sisters in Christ who are cheering us on, that when we want to give up in the marathon of faith, people are standing along the sidelines ready to pass us some spiritual Gatorade. So yeah, I'll admit to myself, part of running the Christian life is actually admitting I can't do it, that I'm not strong enough, and I need help, and I need support. And so, yeah, just to encourage all of my friends out there, all of my alumni, to reach out to your brothers and sisters in Christ for support, for accountability, for encouragement. That even Jesus, right? He didn't carry the cross all by himself, but he even received the help of other people. Well, therefore, since we're surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us rid ourselves of every burden and sin that clings to us, and persevere in running the race that lies before us, keeping our eyes fixed on Jesus, the leader and perfecter of our faith. My friends, my brothers and sisters, just want to encourage you through the good, the bad, and the ugly of life to may we persevere by God's grace. May you persevere in clinging to the faith. And I think we here, even at St. Lawrence Newman Center, we hope to be companions on this journey with you. That if you have prayer intentions, if you need encouragement, if you need help, please reach out to us, or even bring your families back, bring your children back, and attend Mass on Sundays. We still have those great donuts, but I think so often when people come back here and they see the young life and the young energy, it can serve as an inspiration that striving for sainthood and living generously for the Lord, that it's not just meant for here at St. Lawrence, but our hope is actually that our alumni would be filled up from their experience here, and that they would continue to seek the Lord and seek community and stay full, and then take that burning faith out to their secular workplaces, that they would take that burning faith out into their communities, into their neighborhood, and into their parishes. So my friends, I wish you all the best. You are in our prayers. I hope you come visit us. We all hope to see you very soon. God bless.